Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver. Lukaku! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he welcomes it in. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to attract the most attention, of course, but for me, it's not just that he's big and he's quick, it's his willingness to go direct with the ball at his feet.
It's Lukaku! Dorgu. Here's Matheus Cunha. And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne supplying the width on this right-hand side. He's being urged to shoot. Politano stood his ground strongly. Matheus Cunha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball, and it's been given and again! It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Diallo promptly onto that, and that is that. De Ligt. That's destined for the flank. Dorgu is wide and looking to get onto this. It's out for a goal kick. Great vision, and he's in on goal. David Neres.
Oh, great feat, that.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Dorgu tries to play it through. Di Lorenzo. Politano. And it's De Bruyne. Dorgu. Now Menu. De Ligt. To Martinez. Dorgu. It's a good spell of possession, this. Picked out brilliantly. Now it's Matheus Cunha! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Buongiorno. David Neres. Neres picks it up out wide. And it's Gilmour. De Ligt proves too strong. Matheus Cunha. Dorgu. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but a header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Ahmad. Spread neatly. McTominay. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. De Bruyne. Politano. And it's McTominay. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Gilmore. Menu. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Can he get on the end of this? That's been slipped through. And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
That's the end of the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Napoli really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari degli autobus navetta. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6 viene sostituito con il numero 68.
We're on the move again. So the first half brought no goals. Matheus Cunha. And Burmo. He's beaten the... Oh, Burmo! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there is your opener.
Gol per il Manchester United. Ha segnato al 49esimo minuto numero 19.
First breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And it's De Bruyne. Looking for the run. Great ball, and can he finish? And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Lobotka. De Bruyne. And he skips past his man. Dorgu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking to play him in. Oh, super find. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Whistle's gone. That's a foul. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.000
Politano.
spettatori.
And this is De Bruyne. Now it's Lobotka.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Lukaku. De Bruyne. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
De Bruyne. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Burmo threads one in. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that's another good win of the ball. Bruno Fernandes. He's got away. Lobotka. Now that looks a decent... Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Lovely bit of skill. The referee's awarded a free kick. Politano is standing over this one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. De Bruyne! That was travelling. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Just 5 minutes left. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Matheus Cunha. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely spread. Now it's Ahmad. Matheus Cunha. He's a sharp little ball here, and he was quick to react. David Neres.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Politano. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
It is a truly passionate scene here, always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed, even through major modernisations down the years. So things are underway. Now it's Bono! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
And Doma certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this player, Vlahovic, is more impressive game by game, Peter. Big Serbian, he's proven that he has lots of dimensions to his game. And I think people look at him and probably imagine that all they're going to do is bounce balls off him. But he's not that kind of centre-forward. He's got a lot more to his game. He's quick and deceptively quick on the turn. And there's great dynamism to his movement.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. It's played through for him. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Now it's Vlahovic. Now it's Thuram. Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Francisco Conceição. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Conceição. Kalulu. And it's Thuram. Oh, well played, well played. Dorgu. And Burmo. And it's Shaw. Now it's Ahmad. McKennie. Vlahovic. Nicely spread. Conceição in acres of space out wide. He is through here. Oh, that was vital. Burmo. Now it's Ahmad. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cambiasso. And it's Locatelli. Yildiz. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Kalulu. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Kalulu. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now Thuram. McKennie. And here's Vlahovic. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That is a great pick out. He has a look up. Out of play for a goal kick. Kalulu. Francisco Conceição. Locatelli. And it's Locatelli. And Kalulu. McKennie. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. It's made its way to him. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Burmo. And the counter is on. That's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, terrible mistake. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
And it's McKennie. Kalulu. And here's Vlahovic. Now he's running. He's had a shot! Goal! And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
So it has been pretty frantic here, everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. Gets us going once more.
Diamante can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And he's picked it up out wide. Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Matheus Cunha really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
Ahmad. And he cuts out the supply. Francisco Conceição. Dorgu gets a foot in here. And it's Shaw.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's
Matches Cunha! And he's heaved it away. Burmo. Francisco Conceição. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Thuram. And Bremer. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Vlahovic. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Here's Mathias Cunha. Being still separated by... Decent chance! Could be danger here. Kalulu. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Kalulu. And it's Locatelli. And it's McKennie. So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Vlahovic. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
McKennie. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Menu has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Burmo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Lovely, now then. Shot a goal! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Manchester United restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now, who's going to be first? And again! It's in! And they get themselves in front! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
So, another set play. So, who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Martinez. Just about up to 75 minutes. Real chance! It's hit the upright.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Bruno Fernandes, and it's Mazraoui.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Francisco Conceição. Shaw. Burmo receives it in a wide position. Francisco Conceição. Cook Miners, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Openda. Bremer. Pass somewhat off target. And Burmo. Cook Miners. Now it's Openda. He's picked his way through, and he's worked it through. Shot could be on. Big chance! Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Well, they could break here. Very much into the last knockings. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. McKennie is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he's being shifted off it. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And this is the big chance. That was travelling. The final seconds now. That is good alertness. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Francisco Conceição. Coop Miners. Played into space. Now it's Conceição. Oh, sweet feet. Coop Miners. Oh, good ball. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Here's Locatelli. And it's goes for the shot! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Cook Miners gathered. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Openda claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
It is a truly passionate scene here. Always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed. Vlahovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Vlahovic. Menu cuts it out. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this player, Vlahovic, is more impressive game by game, Peter. Big Serbian, he's proven that he has lots of dimensions to his game. And I think people look at him and probably imagine that all the...
Tries a shot! McKennie. Here's Locatelli. Yildiz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. Now that's well seen too. Kalulu. And it's Conceição. McKennie. Opts for safety. Menu. Kelly gets across to intercept that. Ahmad. He's had it taken off him. Yildiz. Good ball, good take. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Closing, there's the shot! You've got to be quick to recover this. Has to go back here. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Locatelli did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ball's played through. This looks promising. Crosses it in here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. No goals as yet. Menu. Manchester United are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
McKennie. And it's Conceição. Menu with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Menu gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Kelly. And here's McKennie. Yildiz. He slings it in. Thuram! He will be livid with himself. Martinez. For sure. Dorgu. McKennie. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now Thuram. And the return pass. And here's Vlahovic. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's on it, can he get a shoots? 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? McKennie. This is a promising build-up. And it's Cambiasso. Now Thuram. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And that's a good ball. That's very neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kalulu. Bremer. Ball's gone astray. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And so the action is resumed.
Piemonte have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Kelly. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a threatening ball. Opts to play it back. Cambiasso. Locatelli. He's well positioned here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Vlahovic. McKennie. McKennie was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. De Ligt. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And he's picked out the run. And he was quick to react. Ahmad. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Locatelli. And here's Vlahovic. They're urging him to shoot. And it's Cambiasso. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's Locatelli. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now Thuram. Now it's Vlahovic. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Matheus Cunha. Bomo. Locatelli. And it's Thuram. And it's Locatelli. Looking to play him in. Ahmad. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Locatelli. Nicely shaped ball. Can he get onto this? Bruno Fernandes spots it and intercepts. Mazraoui. Engages and forces him off the ball. McKennie tries to pass it through. Is there any decent chance? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Kelly. Bremer. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Di Gregorio deals with that nice and simple.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Great defending, strong and determined. Menu is wide and looking to get onto this.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22, numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8, il numero 18.
Locatelli.
Cambio di giocatori.
He is starved of space and time. Can he latch onto this? Oh, great leap! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vlahovic is offering a wry smile there. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Vlahovic. It's a searching pass. And the shot! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off. That's going in strongly.
Little doubt, that is a foul. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Decent hit from there.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Mount chasing after it. Thuram. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Cope Miners. Well, that looks a decent ball. A well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, no joy this time. Kalulu kept his eye on it. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Diamante can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.